this spirit spoon for this one.
A homemaker in the kitchen, pots clinking, cooking up love flavors, never shrinking. She adores her man, feeds him like a king. Her heart in the meals, that's where the magic's been. Her love on the stove, passion in every bite. Culinary queen, her love's cuisine, hearts intertwined in a dish is serene. Cooking up joy, happiness, fresh green, filling their souls and love supreme.
Today, I'm going to make some kebabs, some pork kebabs, because I love that so much. We got this boneless half pork loin that I got for $6.96 a while back. It was on special, so I'm going to cube that up and we're going to marinate it for till this afternoon, and then I'll make the kebabs in the afternoon for tonight. I think I'm also going to have some to freeze for a later date for this summer. So for those days when I'm busy, you know, and I got things to do, I'll just take it out, pop it in the air fryer, and it'll be ready. Okay, so make sure to have your hands washed, you filthy animal. So we're going to cut that like that. Cut it in half. It's a little bit frozen still, but that's great because it helps me actually just cut it, right? So I'm going to cut it into that size, let's say. Then we're just going to cube it, right? So big enough chunks because it's going to go on the skewer. And there we go. So this size here should be big enough for your cubes. So I'll continue doing that and I'll be back soon. So I'm going to add this packet of marinade with the 1 cup of water. Add it on top of the cubes. And I still have half a pork loin, but I'm going to make it a different flavor. So we're just going to marinate half package for now. So let's do that. So if you hear something banging in the background, that's the laundry. I'm doing laundry. But I'm just going to pour that 1 cup and half a packet of the marinade in there. Just mix it up real good. And then I'm going to put a saran wrap on top, plastic wrap, and put it in the fridge till this afternoon when I do the kebabs. This is going to marinate in there. It's going to take in all the nice juices. This stuff just makes this so tender and delicious. I absolutely love this marinade. This marinade is my favorite. You can get it at Dollar Tree, Dollarama. Well, here in Canada anyways. If you can find it in the States. Yahoo! But I know it's here in Canada. So there we go. Now I'm just going to put it in the fridge. So for my next flavor, it's going to be Korean barbecue. So same thing, 1 cup of water. And this time I'm using half a pack of the Korean barbecue made by Clubhouse. Okay, so the Korean barbecue pork, I added a chopped onion. And I cut it smaller than the other cubes. I had the Korean barbecue pork seasoning in there with the water. I'm going to put a saran wrap on that. So when I'm done doing those kebabs, I'm going to put this in the oven in a casserole dish with some vegetables. And it's going to be a different dinner for tomorrow night. So yeah, this pork loin will be spreading into quite a few meals.
3 hours later.
All right, so it's almost 3 o'clock. It's 2:30 right now. So I'm going to take the Korean pork and I'm going to cook it up. It's going to be for dinner tomorrow anyways. So we had that marinating in the fridge all afternoon pretty much. It was early this morning when I made that. So now I'm going to add a can of these mixed beans. So there's mixed beans here. Just because I want something extra to add to this. But you know what? I had a bag of carrots in the fridge. And I guess it's been there for a while because when I went to grab it, they were wet. Like the bag was dripping. I'm like, what the hell? Look inside. It turned into like this mush of white and black. I'm like, what the heck? The bag wasn't even open. What a waste. And yeah, I had to throw that out. So we're not putting carrots in there, but I'm going to mix the beans in with it. And yeah, it's going to make Korean pork. It's supposed to be Korean beef. So this is going to be Korean beef. But it's not beef, it's Korean pork. Okay, so this is going to be Korean pork. The package said Korean beef, but you could add whatever meat you want, right? Okay, I have some pinto beans here. So let me just rinse the top of this can here. So this is what I'm doing with that pork today. Like I said, that pork was under $7, right? So I'm spreading it into several meals. I'll be making the kebabs after this. And yeah, we'll go from there. So pinto beans. So that's a big can. 540 milliliters of pinto beans. I just want to try one. So, Korean, look at this. Korean pork and beans. Yes, Korean pork and beans. It's going to have some good flavors in there for sure. Now, just going to make sure everything's covered real good. I'm going to put a foil on that, and that's going in the stove. Or, that's going in the oven. I'm going to put a foil on that. And we're going to put it in for at least an hour. So half an hour, stir it, then half an hour, and it should be ready. Just want to make sure that, you know, that pork is cooked thoroughly. It's been marinating all day too in that nice, you know, Korean barbecue stuff or whatever. Korean, yeah. It's been marinating all day too, so it's going to be really good, guys. I think it's going to be spectacular. Okay, so I'm going to put that in right now. Half an hour at 410. All right, so now I was going to do the kebabs, but guess what? I only have the small little skewers, and I don't want the small ones. So I'm going to do the deconstructed kebabs today. So I'm going to make kebab bites, or pork bites. So we're going to use some Italian-style breadcrumbs. And put some on a plate. I'm going to see if it's going to stick without the egg. If it does, then perfect. And we're going to add some smoked paprika, some McCormick smoked paprika, to give it a different flavor, you know? Kind of mix that in a little bit. Okay. And I'm also going to add some salt onto that. Some salt. Gotta get some salt. Okay, so let's do this. We're going to try doing it in the air fryer today because I don't want to do it in the oven. It's a lot easier for me to do it in the air fryer, okay? So let's get the air fryer in the picture here, okay? Just like that. So I'm going to mix that up a little bit. So this was marinating in that meat marinade that I love so much. And let's see. It should be fine. It should stick. Look at that. It sticks. You don't need the egg. You know. So I'm going to put that on the parchment paper in the air fryer. And this is going to be for tonight, for supper, with a side of salad. But I'm going to put some in the freezer for another night. So all I got to do is zap it or put it in the air fryer for maybe a couple minutes and it'll be ready, right? But this is going to be a nice, easy meal. I've done this before. You've seen me do it. But I'm spreading the pork loin as far as I can this time. And making a couple meals. So we got some in the oven. We'll have some in the freezer. And we'll have some tonight with salad. So it's a great deal for under $7 actually. So that's fantastic. Now if you want to add the egg batter and then put this on top, that's fine. You could also do that with mayonnaise. But I didn't want the extra mess. I just wanted to get it done today. I've been really busy today, guys. Really busy. I think I might have to do 2 batches of this because there won't be much room in the air fryer for all this. There's a lot there. This is half of a pork loin. That was a great buy. I'm glad I got some because now I'm good for a little while, at least for the summertime. And I love my kebabs, right? So this is fantastic for us. So I'm going to keep doing this and I'll be back when I'm done. So I'm going to put it at 360. I'm going to put it in for 8 minutes and then I'm going to flip it. And I still have quite a bit there. So I think that little batch there will probably go in the freezer. So we'll see. Okay, so the first 8 minutes is done. I'll show you how it looks. Actually, I'll show you how it looks. So this is what it looks like after 8 minutes of cooking. So I'm going to flip him and put him in for another 8. All right, so that's been in there for half an hour. So I'm going to add some rice to that. I decided I'm going to put half a cup. Let's see, maybe a full cup. Yeah, a full cup of brown rice because that's all I have right now for instant rice. And I'm going to just mix that in to the Korean barbecue pork and beans. Yeah, make a mess, Natty. Try to get that in as best as I can. And we're going to do it without the lid this time. Or without the lid. We're going to do it this time without the foil, guys. So, just like that, we're putting that back in the oven for another half hour. And we'll see what happens. Something new. Half an hour. Okay, so there it is. It's ready. So that's the first batch. Now I'm going to do the other batch and go from there. So I'm going to put this aside and let it cool off. And we'll do the other batch. As you can see, cooked to perfection. The flavor is delicious. I love that smoked paprika and the Italian crumbs with it. Perfect. And it's nice and tender as well. Crispy on the outside, tender on the inside because it's been marinated. Perfect. Okay, so I got my freezer bag out. And I put the first batch of kebabs in there. Labeled it, and it's going right into the freezer for another meal. So that will be good with rice on the side. It will be good with salad on the side, vegetables, whatever. So that would be a meal for me and Jay down the road. Or I was even thinking this would be good between bread, like a sandwich, a pork bite sandwich. So yeah, we can make a couple sandwiches with that. Could do many things with that. So let's put that in the freezer. And that's going to be for dinner tonight. And this is for dinner tomorrow. Probably the next day too. Korean rice and beans. Korean barbecue pork, rice and beans. Yum, yum, yum. Look, it's Miss Bella. Miss Bella. She got her hair cut. No, get over here. Sit down. Show people your haircut. See? You got a haircut. You're not a shaggy dog no more. Hey, you're not that little sheep dog. Stay right there. Mama get you a treat. Because you were such a good girl while Mama's cooking today. So I'm going to give you a treat for listening and not getting in the way and everything, you know. You were very quiet. Sit down. Sit down, baby. Okay, are we ready? Okay. Mama's going to give you a treat. There we go. That's the treat that she got there for being such a good girl. All done. Say thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. This is like the best spot for lighting when it comes to natural lighting. So we're going to try this rice and beans and pork. It's kind of hot, as you can see. I'm not going to pull a pause. I'm not going to do like you and burn my mouth off. That little finger. Look at that. Little finger, little finger. So far, I taste the beans. Okay. It's got a good flavor. It's got a little bit of a kick. A little Korean kick there. That pork is very nice and tender. Flavorful. This is going to be more flavorful tomorrow too, because this is for supper tomorrow. I'm just taste testing it right now. So all the juices and everything will, you know, incorporate into everything, and it's just going to suck up the juices, and oh, it's going to be so good. Really good. I'm glad I put the onions in there too. The beans, the rice, good choice. It's just supposed to be pork, but what a great way to stretch that pork loin. So that casserole dish will be good for 2 days. So we got these today. Okay, the pork bites. Pork bites in the freezer for another day. And 2 meals there. So yeah, we're going to be eating, well, for the next couple days off of the pork loin. So it was great that I picked it up at that price. Happy I did. And I picked up a few other ones. So those are put away. So yeah. All right. So it's like almost 45 degrees Celsius here. So that's 110. About 110? Yeah. Fahrenheit. And that's 6 o'clock at night. I didn't check earlier what it was at, but it was a little warmer earlier. Okay, so that's the Korean pork, rice, and beans. Today I'm adding gravy to it. I'm going to warm it up in the microwave. And I can't wait to try it. Now tomorrow we'll do the same thing, but we're going to do this with cheese on top. So we have 2 different meals because we still have a big bowl of this stuff left. So we're both going to have a plate like this with gravy. Oh my God. Guys, I love this. May not look the greatest, but it tastes amazing. With the gravy?
It's good.
One thing, guys, about this. The gravy is a must. It would be good with any gravy. Chicken gravy, beef gravy. This is the beef gravy. But I'm going to put cheese on it tomorrow, make like a poutine, you know?
Mm-hmm.
With this. Should be good. All right, guys. So this is another lovely meal for tonight. This is the last of it. We still have some of that pork, rice, and beans. So we're going to put some more gravy on it. I'm making gravy now. Beef gravy. Jay's picking up some cheese because we ran out of cheese. And we're going to add some cheese on top of that. And make kind of like a poutine, but without the fries, right? Make it with the rice, beans, and pork. It's going to be delicious. We really enjoyed it yesterday with the gravy, so this time we're adding cheese. There it is. 2 plates of poutine-style rice, beans, and Korean barbecue pork. He also got the curds, so he got the good cheese for this one. Can't wait to dig in. Oh, time to taste test this beautiful thing. Curds. You hear Bella eating in the background. It's kind of gross. She's eating really fast. Okay. Squeaky cheese. The curds could melt a little bit better. I don't know why they're not. The gravy's really hot. This is really hot.
Not hot.
Give it time to sit, I guess. But it's good. I like it. Delicious. So that's what I made with the pork loin. Quite a few meals there with 1 pork loin. So you could stretch your pork loin to make a good amount of meals on a budget, and you could eat very well, right? Just use your creativity. So that's it for tonight, guys. That is my day. That's my day of cooking. And yeah, I'll come back sometime this week. I'll cook something else, I'm sure. And I'll have another video out soon. So thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't. And if you didn't know, you could join my members only section as well. That's behind the scene videos, just videos of different things that everybody else doesn't see, you know. Like sometimes it could be my spring stash, it could be my picnic stash, behind the scenes stuff. There's perks. There's lots of perks. So check it out. See if you like it. The first month right now is for free. So you could try it out for a month. See if you like being a member of the crew. And go from there. Thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.